Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and this is Create Above and Beyond. I'm out here picking poppies. You know, these used to be called roses way back in the day. I do remember that. I don't remember a lot, but I do remember that. That's weird. We got flowers growing in the sand. Now you might be asking yourself, how did I get this beautiful car? And you may ask yourself, how did I get this beautiful house? That's okay. It's okay. You can ask yourself those things. I can't answer them for you, though. Uh-oh, we left one behind. Can't leave one behind. Come with me, please. But yeah, what am I doing? What am I up to? Well, I am gathering a bunch of these flowers because they're going to come in handy for something we're going to try and do. Now, this is not going to be like the episode. This is just the beginning of the episode because I've got an idea of how I can improve what we built in last episode. First of all, check this out. This is how Piggy's garden grows, with cabbages and carrots and tomatoes and wheat. And then we got our potato patch right over here. Oh, that poor little Iron Man. He's looking a little worse for wear, isn't he? Let's go over this way. I don't want you to see what's on the other side of the house yet, because that is what we're working towards. Got to look at the ground. Can't let you see. It's okay. We'll go look at it in a minute. So, in previous episode, we worked on a machine way down beneath. It's using a water wheel to run some drills, and it's busting up stuff. But I got to looking at the quest lines. Let's see here. Always with that intro thing. So let's see here. The Bedrock Bounty, Contraption 4, and then Andesite Lift. Contraption 5. All your andesite is likely not being generated near your factory. Figure out a way to bring it to the surface. And it got me thinking. Now, first of all, I'm not so concerned about bringing all that stuff way up here. These villagers have helped me out so much that I want to make their village look really nice. I want to give them, some jobs and materials and stuff that they can go on to make this village even better and better. But some of the industrial stuff we might hide underground just because it's going to be an eyesore. But it got me to thinking. It did. Let's hop down here real quick. I know I'm in a roundabout Piggy, right? We're going in a roundabout way trying to show you all this stuff. So I came down here and I emptied this area out a little bit so we could work with it. And I did find some more lead. I got the lead out. So we got 3 drills going now. But there's a little bit of a problem. Watch what happens. Break. I saw 1. So we're losing up to 2 blocks. Now I think by breaking that middle one, it might be where we're losing stuff. So this thing's really not that efficient. It's pushing stuff back into lava and that's ruining it. And so what I wanted to do was try and build something. I'm going to leave this running while I build something over here. Now what I want to do is I want to have the drills facing this way. Have a block of water here in the middle. So we'd have 2 drills. It's not going to be 3. But it'll be 2 drills facing horizontal into a block, lava coming this way, water in the middle, and they'll break. But then the problem is, well, how do we collect the stuff from the side? And then I got to thinking, wait, the quest was telling us to move stuff upwards. So I got to looking. Let's go here and look. All of a sudden I can't remember what in the world the mod pack is we're playing. Oh my gosh, my brain just shut down. What's this? Create. I don't know why looking at the strainer made me think create, but it's like putting in the effort. My brain went, okay, fine, we'll cooperate. So I got to started looking at different stuff in create. And then I did this. This makes it a little bit easier to understand. So we got item transportation right here. And then I saw this, a chute. Oh, shoot, look at that. So let's click on it. And we'll skip this because this is showing moving things down. But look, if we get a fan underneath, using encased fans at the top or bottom, a chute can move things up. Well, we can't put a chute underneath because bedrock needs to be underneath. But I'm like, if we put a chute at the top, we could pull things upwards. And so, yeah, I have... I've got myself a long way to go back up to the top of the surface. We might have to figure out a way to make a little elevator, water vader, something just so we can do this quicker. Or what we might have to do is at least move the items that are down below up to a manageable level so we're not having to climb so far down. I don't think at some point we're going to need to be so far down under the ground. That's my thoughts anyway. We'll see how all that plays out. The sun is noon. Okay, good. We got time. So here's the contraption I've been working on. So I've got a fan at the top, and I've got a chute. Now, if you right-click the chute, you can see glass. So you can actually see items moving. And what I've done is I've got a cogwheel running to the top. It's going to run a fan. For some reason, if I get the fan going sideways, I cannot. The fan is on the opposite side of where the gear is. So if I pull this up, at some point it's going to get stuck. But we've got these gears coming down to here. This will be important here in a second, and it will all finally make sense. Where is my crank? I'm cranky. Here we go. I need this. Mr. Villager, watch out. Okay, so we're going to put said crank right there, and we're going to throw down, let's throw down a block of dirt, okay? Now, I am going to turn this crank, and you watch. Nothing happens. It was happening earlier. What happened? Did we put it in the wrong spot? There it goes. Look, it's moving up. So see, we can move items upward, but here's what happens. When it gets up to the top, boop, it drops right back down, and that's stinkerish. So then I got to thinking about it. Okay, we've got these things, these andesite funnels. Let's see here. I'll show you how I found the andesite funnel. Is it also things in motion? Andesite funnel. Here we go. So notice when you put them on like chests and things, it will pull items out and it will put items in. So it's kind of like a hopper, but it's more than a hopper, because a hopper will only pull things out from underneath, but this thing pulls out from the side. And no, don't do that. I can't remember where. It might have been looking at the chutes. Oh, shoot, look at here. If we go to this spot, that joke's never going to get old. There we go, see? So I can put things in there. So I'm wondering if I can get things out, because it seems to pull things out as well. So what I want to do is have this andesite funnel right here. And I've got this crank also hooked up to here. We're going to put a belt on here. And what I'm hoping is the fan will pull it up. We may have to put the output right here, because what I don't know is, as soon as there's a funnel, will it automatically go out, or does it want to go to the top before it goes out? But I want to put belts here. So this is where I got stuck. Mechanical belt. There we go. So to make a mechanical belt, we need cured rubber. And then I click that, and it's a block of cured rubber. I'm like, wait a minute. Something's not right here. And then I get to looking up here. Smelting. Okay, we make rubber. We cook rubber to get cured rubber. So how do we make rubber? Another stinking block. But look. Compacting. So if we... Oh, it did it. So if we put 4 poppies and some water in this basin thing. Now, we need the crank. Come here, Cranky. I'm going to have to get an anvil and rename that thing. Of course, as soon as I break it, I think it'll lose the name, so we don't want to do that. Do I have a bucket? I have a bucket. I need to... If this works, I'm going to need to get like a whole bunch of water over here. We may have to set up a water source. Uh-oh. They're chit-chatting around the bell. That means that night's coming. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, good, there's still water in it. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's still water in the basin, and let's get an empty hand, because I don't know if it'll want to place. We do this. Down she goes. And look at there. We got rubber. So I've already made one. We made one more. I got to make 6 of those to make one stinking belt. And I get the feeling that one belt is 1 block. And I want to try at least 3, so we got a little bit of distance to see if it does come out what it's going to look like. Because here's the ultimate goal. If we can get this to work, we can put these above the drills, and it will pull items up, out from where the stuff is getting broken from the drills. Then we'll be able to actually move the stuff, and we won't be losing any blocks. That's my hope. So I'm going to get to converting all these poppies to rubber and cook all the rubber so I can get belts. I'm going to test it out, and if I can get these here belts to work, we might be in business. So y'all just sit tight for a second. I'm going to see if I can make this all right. Yeah, buddy. I got it to work. Finally. Took a little bit of fiddling around. I had to try a bunch of different stuff, but I got it figured out. So we have got... let's see here. Let's see if I can explain this real quick. So we got our water wheel. Our water wheel is powering the shaft for the water wheel is going right under there, and it's moving this belt. Okay. Now this belt, we've got a shaft coming off here, moving this belt that's moving this gearbox. This gearbox is letting me turn this 90 degrees. From 90 degrees, we're running this cogwheel that's running this belt that's running both of these fans. Now the reason why I did the cogwheel instead of just a belt right here, one, the angle, trying to get the belt won't go around 3 like a triangle. And the other thing was that I needed this to turn a certain direction, because I figured it out. If you turn this, let's see, I don't know if this is counterclockwise or clockwise, depending on the way we would look at it. But see how the gear is turning to the right? And it's causing this belt to go in that direction? That's making the fan cause things to move upwards. If we move it in the opposite direction, it would actually blow downwards. And I was having a little trouble with that. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't picking up items. But we can see, let's get right here. We can see as the block breaks, it gets bumped, but it does start getting picked up. See, there it goes. It gets picked up, it gets brought up here and spat out, and then that comes down into this here hopper. Now I had the hopper level with this, and it just kept glitching, hitting the edge of the hopper. So you have to have the hopper down below. Let's see here, right here. So this is what we're getting. We're getting all this stuff. And you can see right here, we've gotten quite a bit going. Yes, I have. I've gotten a whole bunch of stuff gathered. We got this one drill, mechanical drill, just sitting here, not getting used right now. We may figure out a way to use it later. This seems to be making enough right now. I don't know that it's that big of a deal, but we'll see. We'll see. But why do I have so much gathered materials even when this thing's moving so slow? Because I've been working on something else. Yes, I have. Let's go up here. I decided, you know what? We need to work on automating all the different stuffs. And I got to looking, and the kelp farm seems to be the next easiest thing. So I swam over to the ocean, or didn't swim over to the ocean. I ran over to the ocean, got in the water and swam around, and gathered up a whole bunch of kelp. Made this 20 by 20 area, and planted the kelp. We've got a nice big crop of kelp growing, but we want to automate this. So I've already designed this farm in a creative world, playing Create. Can you imagine that? There's a few items I still need to get to make this thing work, but I figured I would show you real quick. So we got these belts moving. There's belts moving right here, and we've got signs, so that's making a little air pocket. I don't know if that's important or not. I'm thinking it is, but we'll find out. But I've got that running just the same way as the other belts. It's running to a hopper, running to a chest, and then here on the other end, we've got the same thing. And they're being run by water wheels that are back in the wall. We can, okay, yeah, and we can climb that. Oh, wait, what's right here? I don't know why I have that little cubby spot. I'll need to fill that in. Let's hop up here. This stuff, this was just sitting here. I didn't break it. I wanted to break it on camera. Randomium ore. It's randomium. Is it going to break while we float? It looks like it will. Ooh, what did it do? Andesite encased bricks. Okay. Maybe the name implies what it does. It's random. It gives you random drops. I guess that's what that means. But for this machine to work, I have got to find some slime. Now, I haven't really seen any slimes running around, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I have found a spot on the map when I did some exploring, and I think we're going to go over there, check it out. If this stuff is what I think it is, I'm going to film that, and then we'll come back and we're going to try and get this contraption working. So I have run all the way back out here. I marked this spot earlier as I was investigating the map. I'll show you the map. The map right here. Looky here. I think this is, yeah, this is our village. We can see, well, I was thinking maybe that's like, oh, maybe this is the little farm. No, that's not the farm I'm working on. I don't know where the farm I'm working on is. I think it's right here. Yeah, okay. So that is the, oh, it is that. That's the water well. That's the potato farm. That's the regular farm behind it. And I recognize this boat, which I still have not investigated. I might have to do a special episode where we just investigate these weird buildings and this here boat. And these crater things. Where are they? There's a crater here. There's a crater here, and there was a crater somewhere around a village. Oh, there's one here in the middle of water. Anyway, right here, this here slime. This is what I was looking at. Now, I don't know that this is slime. It's called congealed ender slime block. Let's just get some empty space in our inventory. It's not showing a tool. Oh, it's showing a shovel. I did bring a shovel. Okay, good. Good job, Piggy. Okay, I got 4 blobs from that. I hope this is going to work as slime, because we do be needing the slime. Now, what stinks is this might be the only source. Like, I haven't seen slimes. Green heart log. Slimy leaves. I wonder if this would make, I should have brought the, what do you call it? The saw thingy. It's all squishy sounding. Come with me, please. We need to do research. Don't freeze up. There's no reason to freeze up. Don't get scared. You're going to come with me and we're going to do a bunch of research. Do you drop saplings? It does. And it's all squishy sounding when I walk on it. Where's more saplings? We need all the saplings that we can get. There we go. I know I saw one more. Come with me, please. Let's see here. Where is the sun? Okay, it's overhead. So let's investigate this real quick. Only grows on slimy dirt or grass. Oh no. Can you make slime dirt? Slime dirt. Slimy, but lets you jump higher. Slimy dirt or grass. Slime sky dirt. Earth slime dirt. Ender slime dirt. Let's back up. I could have swore I just... Oh, here we go. Earth slime grass. Well, where's the earth slime dirt? Sky slime dirt. Ender slime. Okay. How do you make this? Okay, there's no recipe. I'm clicking on it. It won't let me. Clicking on this isn't going to let me. So, back out, please. Thank you very much. So, it's almost like I have to get, what do you call it? Silk Touch. Come over here and pick up these blocks and bring them with me. That's what I'm thinking. Green heart log. Let's see what we can do with that. Green heart. Maybe I have to spell it out. There we go. Stripped green heart log. Green heart wood. Oh, it's just going to be decorative stuff. Okay. Well, I think we just got lucky with the ender slime balls then. Yeah. We'll take them back. Now I can finish the contraption. Awesome. So we're starting out up here in the workshop. We've got hopefully all the materials we need. And we're going to do this. That doesn't work. Uh-oh. What are we doing? Mechanical harvester. That's what I need to build. Stone cutter. I need a stone cutter. Why am I up here? I thought I needed the blacksmith table. Okay, let's run back down here. I'm going to see if I can remember how to build this on camera. I'm not always the best at remembering all the different little things, especially when it's something new that I haven't tried before. Like I said, I have built this in creative, but trying to make this actually, like, remember how I did it and make it work. Yeah, look, I have managed to get a bunch of kelp. I converted all the clay that I had found, and so we've got quite a bit of algal blend going and some bricks. And then we've got those little andesite block things down there as well. So we got a pretty good thing going here. Let's see here. Green heart. Go ahead and get you out of there. Back up, back up. Where did I put the green heart slime? That's going to be important. What did you do with it, Piggy? I find it. I come back to base. I get all my stuff organized. Oh no, oh no. Okay, we still got plenty of that stuff going. Look at all that stuff I found. Got awesome 14 diamonds. Okay, let's see here. This is going to be important. So, you know what? I bet it's back up in the house. Well, let me explain what I'm going to do while we're doing this. Okay, so I was looking at some the different ponderings and things, and it looks like we can use this piston extender thingy to push, I think they're called chassis. We can push them back and forth. Now, I've got a way to do this automated, but unfortunately, I need redstone, and let me show you. Redstone. Does not generate. Crush cinnabar to obtain redstone. So how do you crush cinnabar? That's what I can't figure out. There is one more thing here in the quest we didn't look at. Let's go and look at that. Metallurgy. I think that's the right thing. This is going to show us all a bunch of different stuff for, oh, there's the mixer. We finally built that. Build a processing. A simple overview of most options to process your way from ore to ingot. For every path through this graph, the effective yield per ore can be estimated by multiplying the ratio of each included step. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what that means. Mining tool 1:1, fortune 1:2. Okay, I guess I've done that, so we can just click OK. So I guess it's telling me, yeah, we got fortune. So if I mine it with a mining tool, we get 1 ore drop for each block. If I use fortune, we get 2, so we could double that. Then it says crushed. Okay, I guess we just move on from there. In induction smelting, 1 to 9-27. I don't know what that means. September 27th? I don't know. Wait. 1 to 9 through 27. So an induction smelter could get us up to 9 to 27 pieces? I think that's what that means. Because smelting, 1 to 3. Milling, 1. Oh, we could use the mill that we built. Crushing. Pulverizing. Okay, so we've broken it. We've gotten this piece. We could use the mill to potentially triple our output that will make dust. And then dust, we could smelt it we can wash it? What? Melting, superheated, mixing. Okay. Oh, it's still going to make nuggets, or to make it a bucket of liquid that we put into ingot casting. This is almost going to be its own episode, just figuring out all the different smelting options and stuff. But yeah, it looks like we could use this here device, the mill, to break up some cinnabar. We could automate this thing. That would be cool. Okay, let's back up. Do we have said stuff? There's a green heart. Oh, here we go. Ender slime ball. That's what we need. We're wasting so much time doing this. We're not getting stuff built. Close that. I got that. I keep that thing closed because I never know if a villager's gonna. They like to go in the house. They don't even wipe their feet. They just go in the house. But I don't know if when they go in the house, if they'll fall down or not. I don't want that to happen. Okay, so right here is this mechanical piston. So if we put that here and do that, yes, that worked. Awesome. Okay, so that was the most important part of this that I didn't know if it was going to work or not. Let's see here. I think I want the piece to go right there. So can we get here? Okay, that worked. Awesome. So we can do that. Now what we're going to do from here is these piston extension poles. We're probably going to have to work our way back. So let's see here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, I knew it was happening. That's why I was going slow. 15, 16, 17. Uh-oh. I might have to dig farther back in that tunnel. We'll find out here in a minute. Okay, so from here what I want to do is I want to use these linear chassis. Now I was watching a video on this because I wasn't quite sure how this was supposed to work. Let's see here. I need this to go sideways, but I don't want to ruin the... Wait, I guess I could have ruined the water source. I've got a bucket of water. Okay, so that... I want to do that. Now see how that's facing sideways? If I do... Nope. Maybe, how do you do that? Oh, I think I use the wrench and I can change the direction of it. Okay, so see how that's facing up? If that's facing up and that's facing sideways and this moves, it's not going to move both of them. They have to be facing the same direction like that. So from here, We want to go down 1. There we go. And so, see, this is going to push, and it's going to break. We need to get you out of the way. Come with me, please. So let's see here. 1, 2. There we go. So let's do that. Well, it takes forever to break. Wonder if there's an easier way to doing that. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build... Did I make enough? Oh, there we go. Let's just... Oh, fight the current. Fight the power. Come on, get in the water, please. This is why I don't build on camera. Oh, crazy. We're getting weird underwater sounds now. I might have to make more of these. I don't know if I've got enough. Oh, no. I thought I was going to have enough. Great. Let's see here. Okay, well, you know what? We're right here. Let's go ahead and do this. These will turn... Ooh, we can make a bunch of stuff out of it. Let's make you. We're going to get these mechanical devices. So what we're going to do with these... Oh, no. This needs to go back 1 because these mechanical thingies go on the front of this. Okay, you know what? I have proven once again that building on camera is not the easiest thing in the world. So I'll tell you what. Give me just a second. I'm going to go off screen. I'm going to try and assemble this and make all this stuff work. And then I'll bring you back and I'll show you the actual mechanism in progress. Yeah, buddy. I got it all assembled. I've got it working. I'm glad I took a little break from filming because, yeah. I had to build quite a few more linear chassis. I had to build a whole bunch more signs. I had to put 2 rows of signs here and 2 rows of signs there because the water source blocks at the top, it wouldn't let the stuff wash over to the belts. They would float on top, so it wouldn't work. And before I go show you this, I'll show you this. So I went ahead and put a strainer here just to see what would happen. We got our little sediment strainer in here. Let's go over that recipe again. So it's sticks and canvas. Canvas is made by these pieces of straw. And if you take a, let's see here. I just made a stone knife. Yeah, you make a stone knife. There we go. I'm like, I don't remember doing that. Okay, so it's stick and 2 blocks. I guess it's this cobblestone stuff. I can't remember. Maybe I used regular cobblestone. But yeah, so you take this and you just run around and you swipe at grass. And it's kind of the same drop rate as seeds. But it'll give you that, where'd it go? It'll give you this stuff, the straw. So I'd gathered up a whole bunch of straw before, so doing that I was able to make some canvas, so I made that filter. Now I'm not quite sure how we're going to automate building all that. Automating this is probably going to be easy because the create stuff lets you assemble things. But as far as using a stone knife to get grass, that one, we're going to be grasping at straw. We'll have to figure that one out. Okay, so the other thing that I built, here, I'll show you that, and then I'll show you, yeah, just give me a second. So this gear shift, this thing's going to be important. So andesite casings and cogwheels was easy. Redstone dust, I solved it. I figured out how to get redstone dust. I'll show you that in a second too. If I forget, just yell at me and that'll make me remember, maybe. But so I've got our sediment strainer here in the strainer base. We're not worried about using bait pots and bait. We're not trying to catch fish and stuff. Let's see here, show recipes. So using this sediment strainer, we can get clay and 3 types of sand. I don't know if there's different things that we can get from the different sands. We'll have to experiment with that. But see, you can get a fishing net. And no, go back. I really wish there was a way to go back. Okay, this was the recipe for the strainer. We got that. Sediment, no. There we go. That's what we want to do. No, put it back. What are you doing, Piggy? You're breaking everything. Okay, here we go. This thing says unused. There we go. So we can get fish, we can get bones, all the basic junk you would get from doing regular fishing. And then this thing gets you all these special fish from aquaculture, but it also gets you this, some redstone dust, silver coins, prismarine shards, diamond dust, and gold dust. And it somehow gets you kelp, seagrass, and bamboo. Now, I've got a bunch of these fish getting caught. I'll show you this. This is crazy. So I've got this thing set up where the kelp will grow 3 blocks high. 2 blocks get harvested and the bottom block gets left behind. But see, look, because there's 2 spaces of water above, fish spawn. And because fish spawn, look at how efficient this is. I'm going to show you how much. Look at this. This has only been running for a couple of minutes while I was tweaking stuff. This thing's out of control. It's giving me these different fish. I don't know if we can sell these or not. Let's check the marketplace. In quests. No, not lifesavers. Market. Maybe this is where it is. Oh, can you... Pet owner starter pack. Oh, no. Market is where you buy things. Shipments. Do you sell things in shipments? I could have swore there was a way to sell things. I'm not seeing where we can sell stuff. That is really... Bulletin board. Maybe that was it? 25 silver for that. Okay, this is where you can sell stuff. Carpenter, farmer, hunter, fisherman. Sell fish and subterranean treasure with the fishing permit. Well, if we can ever figure out how to get that stuff to work, maybe by buying these, it will make new stuff appear here. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But apparently, I might have created a fish farm by accident that is going to potentially give me silver coins, which is awesome. Okay, so get to the point, Piggy. Get to the point. So the way this thing works is we have got these extension poles going into the sticky mechanical piston. And it pushes this back and forth. Now, I could not figure out how to get this block of redstone to stick to this. I think that's what the super glue is for. So what I did is I created this linear chassis in a U shape and put the redstone block right in the center of it. So we don't need super glue. This is all stuck together and that's trapped between it. So it gets pushed and then it gets pulled. How does it get pulled, Piggy? Well, this thing. This here gear shift. So this thing is cool. It is taking the motion and running it through here. But if we put a redstone signal on there, this thing will reverse direction. So even though that's turning to the right, this has like a little transmission or gear thing in it or something, and it will cause the output to turn to the left. Okay? Follow me so far? So then I got these 2 pistons going on. So what happens is when this gets back to here, this redstone block makes this piston push forward, and it's going to push a block of redstone on top of there, which I have right here. And see, it powers that, and it pushes this forward. And then we harvest all the sweet, sweet seagrass because of those harvesters right there. And this object will push the seagrass all the way over here, and it will get pushed over the belts. Now, once that redstone block gets here, it's going to power this, and it's going to make that backside piston push the redstone block off the gear shift, and it will let it go backwards. So watch. Watch how this stuff gets pushed. See, even the fish get pushed. It all falls on the belts. That fish just, he's persistent, I tell you. But see how the stuff floats up? And in a second, this water source block will update itself, and that will push the rest of the kelp over, and all that kelp's going to get captured. So let's run back over here. And we can see that this piston, there's power going up here. This piston pushed that block off. As soon as it gets back, oh, you can almost see it. That fish got pushed, and it just reset itself. Let's see if we can get over here. Now, the only problem is I got to be careful not to fall in right here. These fish, they're still alive. Now, once they get over here, they start flopping around. See if we can not pick them up. See, they fall. I think that's them turning into bone meal, but I'm not certain. But I think I've created a bone meal farm. Because we're going to be creating so much kelp with this thing running, it's going to get out of control really, really quick. Like, I need to shut this thing down for right now. Let's get you out of there. So the great thing is, this is going to retract, it's going to come back, and it's going to sit at rest right here until I put that block back. So we've got so much kelp, I don't know what to do with it. I'm waiting for this here strainer base. Okay, we've got some clay. We've got a little bit of clay. So we're probably going to have to build a few more strainer bases and some kind of filter system so that we can filter out the items that we want. We want clay balls to come out and sand to be left behind. Unless, let's see here. Sand, here's the thing. I don't think this thing will show me stuff like, oh, it does. No. Gravel can get crushed into sand. That can get milled in. See, it does. I don't know how to research what can I do with sand. I can only research what things can make sand. Let's do this. Clay. Is there a way to make clay? Clay lump? Clay ball. Clay ball! I can crush gravel into it. Oh, that is nice. Oh, you might get all four. Okay, I was going to say, by turning it into a block instead of having to shovel it, we can wash white sand and black sand to get clay balls. Okay, we might have to figure out how to do washing. Oh, all the sand, regular sand might. 25% chance. But can you mill it? No, don't bulk wash it. Mill it. Oh, that mills that. Cutting board. A automated shape crafting. Clay lumps. Where do they come from? Automated shape crafting. I don't know why you'd want clay lumps then. What? Figure out what that's for. Okay, so apparently washing the sand. Wash it away and get the clay. Yeah, so we might have to get a few of these strainer bases going and figure out a whole system for washing it so we can get clay. So we've got, let's see, how close are we to figuring out how to make these kinetic mechanisms? We have got andesite alloy pretty much figured out because we've got a system down below that is making the andesite cobble. We've got strainers that are going to be making clay. So that is going to give us our algal brick. And we've got the andesite cobble so we can make the andesite alloy. Let's go back here. And then we need to work on a tree farm so that we can get logs. And we need to work on some kind of assembly process that will make the buttons and put them together to make that. And then we need a final... Oh, maybe I inadvertently grabbed something that might show me. What? Oh, you put in buttons, you put in andesite alloy, and it makes cogwheels and something else. I don't know. Cut with saw. Okay. We're going down a rabbit hole. I heard y'all yelling. Y'all were screaming. Piggy, don't forget. Okay, I won't forget. Let's run down here real quick. This episode's been running long. So look what I did. I got ingenuity is the mother of invention or necessity. But not Piggy. Piggy's not the mother of invention. But looky here. I just went ahead and took this little rig and stuck this here millstone on top. I think I put 10 I don't have it on me. I put 10 iron ore in here. We got, what did we get? Iron dust. We got 30. So we got 3 times as much that we put in. So then this iron dust we'll have to figure out what to do with. I think you smelt it or something. I can't remember. Will it smelt? That'll be Piggy's new series. Ooh, that cooks fast. Nice. So instead of taking forever to cook the regular iron ore, we can grind it up, and then we can do that. So now I got to figure out a way to automate that as well. Automation everywhere. This area is an absolute mess down here. This is going to be my laboratory where we test things out. Once we get stuff really, really working nice, then we'll start moving it up to the surface so that village is going to start looking really good, and all those villagers are going to have jobs, and the economy is going to boom, and Piggy will have repaid his debt by the end. But if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you click that like button. And if you're not already subscribed and you want to be, well, what are you waiting for? Don't let Piggy get in your way. Fill that bucket up. Go ahead and subscribe. It's free. It is. Just click that button. Make sure you subscribe. And that way you won't miss any more episodes whenever they come out. I am going to just let this stuff run. Ooh, that's filling up. That's getting close to full. We're going to have to start figuring out what to do with that. I'm going to start researching so that I can be ready for next episode. And that's when I hope to see you is in the next episode of Create Above and Beyond.